Have you ever had trouble finding the perfect gift for that special someone in your life? Let me introduce 5 great gifts for homeowners that'll make you the hero of their special occasion. And if you'll stick around to the end, I'll even give you the links where you can go get them. Let's go. This is my dad. He's always been pretty hard to shop for. He's 80 years old, has just about everything he needs except probably a self-driving car, and that's another story. But if you're like me, you have somebody that's very hard to shop for. Let me introduce to you 5 great gifts for homeowners that'll make you the hero of their special occasion, be it Christmas, birthday, anniversary, housewarming, whatever it might be. Here's some great gift ideas for you. Number 1 is a solo stove portable fire pit. Now these portable fire pits are very cool because if you don't have a dedicated space at your home, they can be set up, taken down, they can come with a carrying case, and they're really easy to set up. It takes about 2 hours after the fire goes out or whatever for it to be cool enough to restore, but it's really great. It can be put together pretty easily. All you got to do is stack some wood in it, stack in some newspaper, and once you get the newspaper in there, you just light it up, and the special design draws air in and it stokes the fire and creates a smokeless fire pit experience for you so you can sit around creating those s'mores and just enjoying some great time with family and friends. And if you don't have a large area, they actually have a mini unit that sits on a tabletop for time with family and friends. You can also do the marshmallow roast and things like that. Go check it out. All right, the second item on my list is really rising in popularity over the past couple of months. If you're anything like me, you like to do your own landscaping. Usually to start, I'll use a small handheld pruner, and it allows me to get that detail that I like, getting in close and kind of sculpting things the way I like it. But eventually I run into branches that are too big and I have to bring in the loppers. And the loppers, they squeeze down on those bigger branches, make it easy to kind of sculpt and take care of more serious business. But eventually you run into those branches where the loppers are ineffective. And when you do, you got to get one of these bad boys. It is a mini battery-powered chainsaw, and it is phenomenal at getting this work done. Watch how it just cuts through these medium-sized branches, and it can go up to actually 4 inches. That's the blade length. It's a lot slower at that level, but man, watch how it just takes care of this business right here. It almost makes me want to get rid of my old standard. Yeah. All right, number 3 on my list is also gaining a lot of popularity over the past year or so, and it is a tabletop ice maker. Now, one of the great things about this tabletop ice maker, ours is one of the rock stars of our tabletop appliance setup here in our house. My wife loves to crunch ice. We love to have cold drinks all the time. So having one of these units that's constantly making some soft, crunchy ice is really better than the ice makers that come in the freezer, which the ice is pretty hard and not as fun to crunch on. Just simply add some water to the reservoir here, add as much as you want for the making. Drop the basket in and it cycles through, and about every 6 minutes or so, it's gonna push out for you some of the softest, crunchiest ice that you can find. All right, item number 4 is a Ring doorbell. Now, I like to use the Ring wired setup. Of course, there are many of these kinds of doorbells out there. I like the Ring wired, like I said, because the installation is super easy and you have a face cover that clips on it. It looks very neat, very clean, and again, super easy to install. You can install it in a flush mount orientation if you want to look right out into your yard, or like we have to do at our house. We have, it has an angle bracket where you can angle it so it actually looks off of the porch and then into our driveway. And one of the things I love about it is just to have it to keep an eye on packages that are delivered, that I know are delivered while I'm not going to be home for a while. And then, again, to keep an eye on the activity on the front door as packages are delivered. And then, as the trend comes, people jumping back on your front porch, following these delivery drivers around and grabbing it and taking off with your packages. So I would definitely recommend the Ring wired doorbell. It's under $100, and it's really, just kind of a nice security blanket to have there looking at your front door. And another thing, you can look and see whether it's people trying to sell you solar, or dad, walking the neighborhood with their kids, trying to sell cookies for their charity. Maybe if it's your friendly neighborhood realtor, you would want to answer the door, and talk to me. All right, so gift number 5, it's a little more expensive, but man, it is definitely something that you should consider. Look at the stats for Amazon deliveries over the past year. And some of these come while you're not there. And as we kind of showed you before, there are people who are willing to walk up on your porch and take your stuff if it's not secured. But I would say that there's also another possibility. And here's what I mean. This is Dixie Belle. Now, Dixie Belle is a beautiful chocolate lab, belongs to my in-laws, but she owns the front porch of their home, and she's also a retriever. So sometimes these packages get dropped off, they get played with, pushed around, and sometimes she even takes off with them. And every now and then, she'll take a package off the porch, give it a little chewing, and then leave it somewhere where it's kind of hard to find. So my 5th gift idea is a secure locker for your packages as they are delivered. Now you can find these easily on Amazon and other locations, and they vary in price. And you can take a combo lock and give the directions to your Amazon delivery person, and it makes the delivery process pretty easy. So those are my 5 great gift recommendations for homeowners. If you'd like to pick one of them up, I've left the links down in the bio for you. Just connect there, purchase it from there, and enjoy the special occasion. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I can't wait to bring you the next video. We'll see you soon.